Hi, this is Debbie Boyer, and in this video segment, we're going to talk about using apps and extensions within Google and Chrome. And they are just some powerful tools that let you be more productive and more creative, and they're just fun. So we're going to talk about a few of those that are available to us right now. When we are looking at the top right-hand corner of the screen, you can see that I'm logged in as the Canyon student account. You can also see that I have a tiny little icon right up here on the the Chrome toolbar, and that is an extension. And so we'll show you how to grab those. You can also see when we're looking at the toolbar that there's a little 9-colored dot app menu. And when we click on that, it's going to show us some of the apps that we have access to. Another new feature recently with Google is they now have added a little same colored menu app launcher as is up on the Chrome bar. And so you can see that we can get to our apps in that way as well. So let's talk about some of the differences between the apps and the extensions. When we are looking at the top right-hand corner, you're going to see the hamburger menu or the three-lined menu. And when we click on that, there is a place down on the drop-down menu for settings, and we're going to choose settings. We're going to see some of our settings here in the center, but right over on the left, under the Chrome emblem here, there is a place for extensions. And I'm going to go ahead and click on extensions. It shows me what I currently have, apps and extensions, and you can see that the camera is the one that was showing up right down here. You can also see that we have Clearly, and that is the extension that is showing on the Chrome toolbar. And we always have Google Docs and Google Spreadsheets, and so you'll be able to see those in there as well. But if we want to get more extensions, then right down underneath the last one that we have is a place for Get More Extensions, and it's actually going to open up the Chrome Web Store. Now, as a student, you will have access to certain apps and extensions, and those will all be located down at the bottom. When you scroll down at the very bottom, a place for Canyon Student. And teachers will have access to more things, and you can look through and look at those, but students will have access to whatever is in Canyon Student. When we click on that, right now we just have 14 or so apps in here or extensions in here that are available. That list will grow, but we wanted to show you kind of the difference between them. When you look across and right underneath, you see this is a little puzzle piece for this one and for this one, and those mean that they are extensions. So the little puzzle piece here for Beeline is an extension, and so is Clearly and the Google URL shortener. When we look at this little symbol right here for Lucidcharts, and it has the same symbol as Google Drive, then we know that that is a Google Drive app that will let us share files or save files into Google Drive and then be able to share them, but it is tied with Google Drive, and that's a really good thing. Sometimes apps don't have anything, and they are just a link out to the web. So kind of a portal out to the web if you'll look at it that way. Then there's some that have a G beside them and a little lightning bolt. The G means that it was developed by Google, and the lightning bolt means that you can use it even on a Chromebook or a computer, even if you're not connected to the internet. So that's a really good feature too. So Drive is one of those, GeoGebra is one of those, and so when you're looking at apps and extensions, those might be some of the things that you'll want to see. Now I'm logged in as Canyon Student, and I want to be able to take advantage of some of these extensions. And remember, a puzzle piece is an extension, and I can already see that I have Clearly up on the toolbar, and I can tell that as well because there is a green banner across the app that tells me that it's already been added. So it keeps me a little reminder of what I've already taken and used. So let's go ahead and choose the Beeline Reader, and there's a video out if you want to see the features of that and how that works. But it's a free extension, and I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and it asks me, are you sure you want to add this? And I'm going to say, yes, I do. you're going to see that it's going to show up immediately up on my Chrome toolbar that it's been added. And you're also going to see that now I have a green added banner across the extension there. So it lets me know that I've added it. I might also want to take advantage of Speak It. And it is an extension. And we could click on that and add it immediately. And it would be free. And you might wait until your teachers tell you a little bit about it and they've given you some hints and maybe who needs it and who doesn't. But when this one added, it opened up a window that lets me do some settings for the Speak It app. So I'm going to go ahead and close that tab. And you can see now I have a green banner showing me that I've got Speak It. And then let's do the Google URL shortener, and I'm going to click on free. And I'm going to add that, and there's a video to show you how to use Clearly, Google URL Shortener, Speak It, Beeline Reader. So if you want to know more about those, you can look for those videos and learn a little bit more about that. But you can see now that I have 4 extensions added, and I can expand this a little bit by clicking and dragging. And if I get to where I have too many, I might have to click the down arrows out the side, but I can expand this a little bit so that I can show several of my extensions at one time. And the extensions really just help your Chrome browser be more powerful. So that's what they're all about. Let's go ahead and add an app, and I love this one. It is a graphic organizer that you can create and do charts with, and it's a Google Drive app, and so it's going to store and save right into Google Drive. So let's go ahead and take that one, and it's going to say add. It's going to add the banner, and then did you notice that it added it automatically to my menu for my apps? So I can see that there, and I can also see it from the Chrome browser window. So that was an automatic add. And I can see that I've already had Khan Academy, and CK12 is a great website. There's just some great things. But let's go ahead and look at what we have now with these. So I'm going to go ahead and close out the web store. I can come back at any time, and you remember to do that. We went to the 3-line menu bar, and we pulled this up, and we went to extensions. Now you can see that since we've added them, they're going to show up here, and I can enable or disable them at any time. I can also trash them. It doesn't mean that I can't get them back. It just might mean that it's not something that I'm using, and I might want to take those off of my toolbar. So you can edit those and make any changes to them at any time. I can also go back down and go to get more extensions, and it's either extensions or apps I can use as well. So I'm going to go ahead and close out the 3-line menu window tab that popped up, and I'm going to be right back here at Google. And I want to show you a few things. If I come down to my menu app launcher on the Chromebook, it's the same in the left-hand corner of the Chromebook. It's black and white there. But I can come in, and one thing I wanted to show you is some apps. They're called apps, but they really just take us out to a website. So it opens up a new website. I might have to have a login, I might not. And so some apps are really kind of like a portal to a website. So you can decide if you would rather have the app or you would rather just pull down and have a shortcut on the menu bar, or if it's even something that you'll use. So some apps are just a portal out to a website. When I go back and look at Drive, and I go to Drive, some apps will be added right here into Drive. If you remember when we were looking at the apps and the extensions, Lucidcharts had the one with the little Drive symbol. So now when I open this up, I can go right out to Lucidcharts, and it's going to ask me, we need to have access to be able to save things to your Google Drive, and I'm going to say yes. Let's go ahead and do that. And then when we open up, we can start working, and we can create and do, and when we get ready to save it, it's actually going to save this right into Google Drive. So let's just do a basic chart for science, And we're going to say okay, and we're going to add different things here. And when we do, we can go ahead and say File and Save. And now when we close this out, you can see that there is the chart that I just saved right into my Google Drive. So it's just a really great tool, but you'll have some apps that fall right under the Create button and are pulled right in. You'll have some apps that are just like a portal that will take you out to a website, and then you have some extensions that will be very powerful for you that will show up on the top right-hand side of your Chrome browser. Everything you have access to right now is free, and we'll be adding more apps along the way, but that's how you get started with adding extensions and apps and using them for your learning. Thank you.